In the finals of Classic Tetris Monthly Masters Event March 2025, let's count them down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So this is a heck of a finals. It's the first finals since Mega Masters. Was Mega Masters in April? Whatever. Since April, that did not include Blue Scooty. Blue Scooty was in the finals of every CTM major open tournament, inclusive of Lone Star and Masters. Since May till last month, when Fractal ended his run. And it was something had to give because Scooty had been in the finals for, 9 months. Fractal never lost to Scooty. So something had to give. And it was, unfortunately for Scooty, his run of 9 in a row. And again, an accomplishment that I don't know if it will ever be equaled or surpassed. So, a salute to Scooty. But now we've got two players who are very accomplished in CTM and in non-CTM. On the left side, it is Alex T. He's a 6-time CTM Masters event winner, inclusive of Mega Masters 2023. He's our number 1 seed. He's got a PB of 16.7 million. That's second overall. He's a CTWC champion, the reigning one. I'm going to refresh his stream. There it is. I'll have to stay on top of that. Both players are CTWC champions. Both players are Mega Masters champions. Both players game crashers. Both players have won an insane number of Masters events. Alex is that 4th game crasher. He's been in the finals 12 times, and he's won 6 of them. So this is the 13th time. On that right side, it is Fractal. Qualified into seed number 6 with a 1.54 million average of 2. Got a PB, last I checked, of 6.78 million. 307 here for Alex T, 332 for Fractal. Alex gets a Tetris. Fractal 10th on the overall PB leaderboard, 7th on the Premier poll. The first player ever to get colors. That was on the PAL version of Tetris. Eric ICX was the first player to get it on the NES version. That was all the way back in February 2022. Seems like yesterday. Both players, by the way, won 3 CTMs in a row in 2024. Fractal has been in the finals 10 previous time with 9 wins. He has a record of 9-1 in the finals. Also, by the way, just in case any of that wasn't enough for Fractal, he also won the DAS CTWC North American Championship, the Jonas Cup, in 2024. Did I say the NTSC version? Fractal got colors on PAL. Eric got it on NTSC. I think a lot of people forget that about Fractal. Like, he's the first player to see colors on NES Tetris, just because it was on PAL. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to remind you of things you should remember. 516 for Alex T, 517 for Fractal. Fractal tied with Dog for the winningest, for second on the winningest overall CTM Open champion with 9. If he can win this one, he'll be in second place all by himself. Alex T transitions into 19 at 635. Fractal with a bit of an awkward board here, one line away. But he's going to get a dirty Tetris into 19 at 599. And now he's got some work to do still at 1.5 times the speed to bring this down. There's another dirty Tetris Fractal, 625. The only time that Fractal has lost in the finals, it was to Huffaluffagus. And I believe that was in No Cap November 2023. $651 for Fractal, $745 for Alex T. $803 for Alex, $688 for Fractal. There's a Tetris for Alex. He's pacing right now. And Fractal, you know, decent pace as well. 720 through 23, but Alex over 100,000 points ahead. These two met in Genesis X2 this year. Alex T, A21. He's got the max out. He's on 26. Fractal with the 905. There's a Tetris Fractal, 938. One for Alex T, A58. They met in the semifinals of Genesis X2 Open this year. Alex T took that one on his way to the finals. They also met in the semifinals of Mega Masters last year. And that is the last time they faced each other in CTM. The semifinals of Mega Masters. Fractal, of course, moved on to the finals and took that event. B19 for Fractal, C36 for Alex T into 29. Fractal with a Tetris B64. I think it's the first time Alex has really had some difficulty, or at least not difficulty, but in today's broadcast, you know, not Tetrising right off the bat. Now he's got some down stacking to do. So see what Alex is going to do. C72. He's got a lead of about about 90,000. And Alex T kind of piling S's over there in column 8 and 9. Longbar gets over for the Tetris. Chucks another long bar over there to bring this down. Fractal with a Tetris C30. Alex T is fighting RNG right now. In the middle of that board, he's going to get a split double, but it's not going to be enough. The target for Fractal is D21. D21 target for Fractal. Fractal at C76 right now, just about 40,000 to go. Tetris is here worth about 40,000, right? But does not need Tetrises at all. He's still got 50 lines to play with. So clearly singling can single this out. Fractal knows the assignment. One of the most storied and experienced tournament players there is. Both of them, really. They know what to do and when to do it. Fractal going to take that triple, and that triple is good enough. Fractal will take game number 1. Game number 2, Fractal up 1-0. 3-1 Tetris. Fractal took a significant break in the middle of 2024. He won 3 in a row to start the year off, played a couple more months, and then took off basically the summer from CTM. Did not play after May until October. Actually played in Challengers. So he took a couple months off, June, July, and August. Came back, won Challengers in September. Made it into, just went out in round 1, and it was like, oh man. As he lost a step, Of course, along the way, he played CTW, I played the Jonas Cup and won that. Oh, by the way, hey everybody, it's your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris2. Thank you, and have a nice day. 183 from Fractal, 112 for Alex T. But now, Fractal on the comeback trail, now in the finals. If he can win this one, he will be second all by himself on the overall CTM wins list, and just one behind Corian. I thought that was going to be unbreakable. I thought either the player pool would be so diffuse, just so close in talent. Little spire, or a big spire here from Alex T. After 2024, where we had basically a different winner every month, I thought this is how it's going to be. No one's ever going to approach Corian, but, did I say 2024? I meant 2023. And Fractal just rattles off 3 in a row, opening that conversation back up. And now he's just 1 away from second place all by himself. He's tied with Dog right now. 365 for Fractal, 251 for Alex T. Of course, Alex T in a tie of his own. He is tied for 4th behind Corian, Fractal, and Dog. He's tied with Joseph Saley and Blue Scooty in CTM wins with 6. So if he can win this, he would move into 3rd place all by himself. 300 for Alex T, 434 for Fractal. So big lead for Fractal early on. Sloth Dogs at the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. If I didn't thank you, Derek IRL, by the way, with the Prime sub, thank you. That was 24 minutes ago. If I missed it, I apologize. And if I didn't miss it, well, you're getting a double thank you. $503 for Fractal through 90 lines. 503. It's pretty good pace. There's a skimming of Tetris for Fractal. 527. There is a Tetris for Alex T up near the top of the board. He's trying to get some of that pace back. Sets up for that T-spin, nails it. Tetris. 445 for Alex. 551 for Fractal. I think on our YouTube channel, for our YouTube video with Fractal last month in last month's tournament, someone said, Dan V put in the title like back to peak form or something like that. And people were complaining like, oh, that's a spoiler. Why is that a spoiler? You can be in peak form and still not like win. Like I'm in peak form and I would lose every month. 621 here for Fractal, and now he's kind of encountering his first real slowdown. Well, not like one burn here, really trying to keep that open. Tetris, Alex T into 19 at 546. Fractal just a few lines away and looking for a long bar. Gets a long bar down. Going to transition into 19 a little more safely just for getting that long bar. Let's see. Is he going to set up for it? He's going to set up for it. He's waiting out a bar here. He's taking a skim. He's still set up. No, that is not Tetris. That is a triple, I believe, for Fractal. Okay. But Fractal now back down to safety. Alex able to close that lead a little bit. He's back by 28,000, ahead by 4 lines. So a lot of that pace for Fractal dissipating here. Just 680, just 682 on level 21. But after that hot start, 500 through 90 lines, you know, you're expecting to see paces here like, you know, in the stratosphere. But of course, that can befall anyone. Just RNG or a high dig or just not the right piece at the right time. Oh, kind of misdrop there for Alex T over on that left side. Should clear away fairly easily. See how he's going to approach it. Yeah, no problem for Alex. He's going to get set up very quickly. Again, 744 for him. 768 for Fractal. I think we had a contribution to the prize pool. I don't know when it came in, but I think I missed it. I think we had 2. I think it was one from Arbaro. It says join Tetris from the non-pros at tnp.lol. And we had it from Dustin Bourne. $5 says good luck, Alex and Fractal. So thank you to both of y'all for your prize pool contributions. You can go to ctm.gg/matcherino to contribute. All right, 845 for Alex T. So Fractal reclaiming some of that lead that he gave up to Alex after maybe a couple misdrops there from Alex. All right, Tetris for Alex, 880 through 203, 980 for Fractal through 199. So Fractal ahead by 100,000 points. Max out for Fractal. Sorry, the frack out for Maxwell. I literally almost said it was almost out of my mouth in that previous match. And I'm like, wait, why am I about to say that? Fractal trying to keep that right side open, gets a bar over in the survival, and another Tetris for Fractal at A95. He gets a tucky set up again, and another Tetris. So Fractal burned all the way back down very quickly, approaching level 29. Alex in a little bit of trouble, gets a long bar over for the Tetris to bring that board down. Alex is in at A37. Fractal's board a little bit higher than he'd like, going into 29, but still dealable with. Long bar gets over for the triple to bring this stack down. Fractal back down to the safe zone. Alex with a hang of a bar on the left side, and now he is in trouble. Let's see if he can do anything here. He opens up the left, and no, that's going to be a top out for Alex T at A64. Fractal will take game number 2. They go up 2 games to none. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, IZJOTZ. Oh, rip. All right, Fractal trying to keep that open. Let's see if he can. Yes, all right, good. Now he just needs that bar and it'll totally. Oh, he has to take a skim anyway. Rip. All right, Fractal with Tetris number 1. Alex, Tetris number 1. Game number 3. Fractal up 2-0. Looking to wrap it up in this game. Alex, of course, a dangerous opponent, as you saw in his match against Meme. If he gets, a lead, he's just going to continue to pile on aggressive Tetrises in 29. But, Fractal really on another level in terms of just accomplishments, and some might say aura. Finals experience. Fractal has reached the finals 10 times and won them 9 times. Of course, Alex, no slouch either in the Masters event. Those 6 wins, one of them in Mega Masters. Of course, two of Fractals came in Mega Masters. He is the reigning Mega Masters champion and a 2-timer. And next month is Mega Masters. That is basically our online championship. All the qualifiers are in. I still got some quals to check, but that is going to start in the next few days. The top 64 players instead of the top 32. And we'll see if any of those lower seeded players are able to make a run. That's what I'm looking for. I want to see someone, seed 40, advance a few levels and beyond. That's what I want to see. All right, Fractal may be missing with that T. And now needs a bar or something. No, that L is going to reach down there. So he's able to do that multi-stages and at least open up that right side where there is a Tetris waiting. Now he will have a gap or a hole in the stack. No, he's going to clear that away. All right, yeah, he's exposed the hole, gets the Tetris. So a lot accomplished there for Fractal, just those few pieces. And that's why he's a world champion and I'm not. that would be gone. Tetris for Fractal, 362, 381 for Alex T, 1 line apart. 1 row dirty Tetris for Alex. There's another one, Alex T, 427. All right, just about the same line count. Alex was ahead by 20,000. How many times have we had a 1 and 6 seed in the finals? Feels like Avbuden says, feels like early game isn't very important with how few of these games go the distance at this point with them being tired. Oh no, the early game, very important. You can get out to a big lead early on, which will last you the entire time or give you enough to outlast somebody when those deeper levels come. And you might get out to about 100,000 lead or even a 50,000 point lead. And it turns out to be very consequential. And so no, I do not agree. You know, a lot of times the difference in score that they had at the 19 transition is a factor right to the very end. 584 for Alex T, 604 for Fractal. They are now on 19. The speed is increased by 50%. Pieces at level 18 drop 1 row every 2 frames. And here it's, oh no, three, 1 row every 3 frames. 19, it's 1 row every 2 frames. And of course, you know, being behind on 19, oh no, that left side for Alex. Now he's kind of dependent on a bar here. All right, he's going to go up and get these burns. He basically goes up and gets it. So he was not dependent on a burn. Still low enough where he could kind of go up and get it. Long bar down Tetris Alex, 746, 754 for Fractal. Anyway, being behind, you know, heading into 19 can also just adjust how you play on 19 and lead to these early top outs. Or it can lead you to try to be more aggressive, but get yourself into, you know, a rough situation that leads to an earlier top out, or just to an extended dig that puts you even further behind because of your aggression level. So all 3 levels important. 842 for Alex, 843 for Fractal. Whoop says, Vandy, I wonder how much of the skill development could be attributed to CTM. I bet it's a lot thanks to consistent high-level, high-stakes competition. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's why fridaywitch started CTM back in the day. It's why it's one of the big motivators for me continuing it. And it's a big motivator for the players to play in it. So I think it has a lot to do with it. Imagine if CTWC were just its annual event plus its regional live tournaments, and then, you know, sundry, you know, online tournaments here and there. I mean, you got to realize back in 2018, there was really no other competitive Tetris happening online. A73 here for Fractal. So I think it's a big factor. B07 for Fractal, B70 for Alex T. But, you know, I guess you'd have to ask the players, too. You know, did they continue to try to level up because they had a place to sort of test themselves and also potentially win a prize and so forth? Tetris for Alex T. He's into 29, C46. He's ahead by 100,000 points and 10 lines. Fractal going to Tetris into 29 at C19. D63 for Alex T. Level 29 speed. Pieces falling 1 row every frame. That's fast. All right, Alex T drilled back down to the bottom of the board at E25. Fractal got a top out at C80. C80 is the top out for Fractal. Alex T going to take game number 3. And he's got an FO6 on 33, so I'm not going to begrudge a mullen here. Like, go for it. This is when you mullen. All right, Alex going to go for that center well. And there's a bar to get it. 007, the rollover for Alex T. That left side, he needs a bar quickly before this board breaks down. He's got a burn there, but yeah, he's going to get droughted right as he gets the rollover on 35. GG's Alex T. GG's Fractal. 3-2-1 Tetris. Fractal with that 3-2-1 Texas shirt. That was the official shirt of the 2022 Lone Star event. And that was a fun time because all, like, basically, you know, there was the Lone Star event that called it a qualifier back then, but we just called it that because we wanted it to be on CTWC channel. But really, it's a live event. And it just so happened that month, those of you who haven't been around, maybe you don't know the lore, but just so happened that the 4 people in the semifinals in the online CTM that month were all going to be in attendance at the Lone Star event. So we decided to hold the online CTM semis and finals. We held it live. So that weekend, Fractal won both. He won the Lone Star event and he won CTM. Like Classic Tetris Monthly. The same weekend live. And didn't he win that impromptu money match versus Dog? Wasn't he the winner of that? Where I wanted to test the Faster Masters format. Was it? I think Fractal won that, right? So Fractal's just cleaning up all weekend. Unfortunately, there will be no Lone Star, at least at CGF this year. I'm going to see if I can try to make some other arrangements, but no Lone Star this year at the Classic Game Fest. $253 for Fractal, $255 for Alex T. Pines Cutely says Vandy. Who among our regular players is going to own a car dealership? Pines Cutely says Vandy. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I hate buying a car. I hate the whole process of it. But then again, maybe that's why I'll do it, because I hate the process and I want to change it. But I don't think that my calling in life is to make the car buying process easier. I don't know. 330 for Alex T, 329 for Fractal. Why is it always the Texas tournaments that get canceled? Yeah, I don't know. You think I would be a good dealer of used vans? Yes, I just don't see that as my calling in life. My calling is Tetris, you guys. Bringing you guys high-level competitive Tetris every single month except for the months that I don't feel like it. 423 for Fractal, 422 for Alex T. Alex T up against it right now. Needs to win this one to force a deciding game. Number 5. Ronkley says, guys, he's a van dweller, not a van seller. Ronkley, you are banned from this channel. You're done. You got to time him out. Cat surgery, time him out for 1 second. That's an order. Tetris for Fractal, $4.99, $5.17 for Alex T. Verse VTR, you want me to time you out for 1 second? Yeah, the mod timeout verse for 1 second. There you go. All right, well, no more timeout requests. Oh, you can't time out Ronkly? We need to strike that from the record. Like, all this chat is on the record. 608 here for Alex T. There are 122 lines. I was about to say 25 lines. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, there's a Tetris for Alex into 19 at 655. A 655 transition for me is like a, once a year thing. And I pretty much blow it on level 21, like every time. 605 entry for Fractal, or maybe a little less than that, but he's got 605 now through 135. Tetris for Alex D, 732, 632 for Fractal. Alex, 4 lines ahead. Thanks for the follow, Toolbox. By the way, we are 49 followers on Twitch away from 10,000. So if you're watching right now and you're not following, do us a favor, give us a follow. We have a lot of Tetris here. Toolbox, thanks for the Prime sub. Really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. All right, we're getting follows. We're getting closer, guys. It's only taken me 1,000,000 years to get 10,000 followers. Well, we're deep into the match now when we get the toast song. And there are toast emotes. A lot of you are get your toast emotes out. Tetris for Fractal, he kind of stands up that J piece, but maybe it would have been better to just take the skim because he's got a lot of little annoying singles to get up. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know what's the best thing to do. But that's the way it looked to me. 858 for Fractal, 936 for Alex T. Yeah, get your toast emotes out, guys. My goodness. This is like Rocky Horror Picture Show. All right, it's only like 2 people that know what that is or why toast is significant. All right, Fractal up near the top of the board, trying to stay alive. This is so hard. What can he actually do? He gets the bar over what? Come on. Can he survive this? Oh, no, and that's going to be a top out for Fractal at 872. And Alex T is ahead and takes game number 4. Guys, we are going to a decider. Yeah, what goes well with toast? A delicious decider. This is it. Decider time. The winner of this one game takes the entire tournament. Let's get him started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Both players trying to climb the all-time CTM wins ladder. Alex looking to take sole possession of 3rd place. Fractal trying to take sole possession of 2nd place. The last time Fractal won, March 2024, so a year ago. That was Mega Masters. And that was his 3rd in a row. The last time Alex won, was July 2024, and that was his third in a row. $96,000 for Alex T, $99,000 for Fractal. Oh yeah, sole possession of fourth place. Right. Thank you, Cole. What would I do if Cole weren't here to actually me? Thank you, Cole. Alex fighting up near the top of the board. And he brings it down. Fractal's board kind of suspect as well. So both players starting off a little shaky here. I mean, it's possible that they both are just kind of, you know, messing it up on their own. It's also more likely that RNG is a factor for the veterans in the finals. Tetris Fractal 145, 165 for Alex T. And that's kind of the funny part. Before the match in chat, Alex T predicted that he would top out at 30 lines, and yeah, he kind of almost did. Oh, Alex T with that got 2 bars there, and that allowed him to fill in that dependency with those 2 bars. It's always a dream for me. I'm like, oh man, if only I knew the 2 or 3 bars were coming, like I would have, totally filled in this crazy dependency. But I'm not quick enough to adjust. Alex, he is. All right, there's a triple for Fractal. That's going to help shore up this board a little bit. 223 for him, 281 for Alex T. Poyo says, making 18 stressful again. Indeed. Tetris Fractal 291, 352 for Alex. So it looks like they've found their rhythm again. Tetris for Alex 375. There's one Fractal 337. Tetris Alex D 421, that long bar to the left for Fractal. He wrenches it over at hang there. And there is a dirty Tetris, so all is forgiven. Fractal 388 now. Alex 444. 444, 44444. Want more? Call the 4s. Do you have that commercial all over the country, by the way? Or is that just Texas? You've been forewarned. You don't have it? 444 444. It's a lawyer. All right. Well, just me and Tucker. Like, we're the only two that get it. I don't know if Tucker's still here. All right, both are into 19. Alex at 461, Fractal 507. Tucker the Scooty's cat. Oh no, Tucker is a chatter. Buzz and bangs. 536 for Fractal, 611 for Alex T. If you want to go see a fan of Tetris at work, that's not creepy, go to Bird Biscuit on Manor Road. They're like, oh no, you're doxing him. No, he's always like, yeah, no, tell people where I work. I'm like, all right. It's a great chicken sandwich on a biscuit. 614 for Fractal, 665 for Alex T. Tetris for Alex, 693. There's one Fractal. All right, same line count. Alex ahead by 52,000 points. Tetrises right now are worth 28.6. Is that right? Or no, 28.8 or 20, something like that. Whatever it is. 727 Fractal, 781 for Alex T. Alex gets a Tetris. Fractal gets one. About a 50,000 point lead for Alex. 27.6. There it is. Thank you. You know, I should just have that open on my fact sheets so I can refer to it, but I like calculating it in my head as we go. Yeah, you got to keep your brain active when you get to my age. 943 for Alex T. 861 for Fractal. He gets a Tetris. So about that 50,000 point lead or so. Tetris for both. Alex with a max out A09. Fractal 932. All right, we are very deep in the playlist, guys. Fractal's board starting to climb a little bit. Okay, he's going to bring it down. Oh, the hang of the square is going to be tough to navigate. Okay, but he's bringing it down. He's into 28 now, just 8 lines away from 29. Should be able to clear this away, and he does. A long bar down for a Tetris, 986 for Fractal at 229. Alex is into 29 at B25. Fractal gets a Tetris. So the frack out for Maxwell. There's a Tetris Fractal A68. Oh, nice burn with that T. I always love those burns with the T right there. Those are very appealing. Oh, Alex, okay, you're going to drop a bar, maybe. Not expecting it to do that. But B96 for Alex T. B16 for Fractal. So 80,000 point lead for Alex T, basically tied in lines. That square doesn't get all the way to the left for Fractal. That's going to complicate his board a little bit. He's going to get to burning now. Alex with a good board. He's set up for a Tetris. Gets a Tetris over. C87 for Alex. And another one. D28. And Fractal's burned out, and he gets a Tetris. B81. All right, Alex trying to clear this away. That square doesn't go all the way to the left for Alex. That's going to complicate, but he's going to get a Tetris D80. That should bring it down and make this dealable with. Basically 40 lines to go in less than 40 lines. We're going to know who's going to win this tournament. EO4 for Alex T, starting to run away with it. And Fractal is going to need to bring this down quickly and start scoring again. He's back by 190,000 points with 30 lines to go. But Alex is bored. Oh, he gets a dirty Tetris there. I think it was column 2 or 3. Coughing fit there. Fractal gets a Tetris C76. Alex trying to add whatever points he can. He's at E67. Fractal needs to chase down E68. E68, how can he do this? He needs to go very efficient here. I think it's still doable, but he really just has no room to spare here. 3 Tetrises. I think those burns are kind of doing it. There's a Tetris D92. If he can get 2 Tetrises, he would have to build for 2. How does he even do this? How could he possibly do this? And he's not going to be able to do it. And Alex T is going to come back and take this final against Fractal. $5 super chat. Thank you very much for doing that. It scrolled up way too far on the board. Alex T, you are amazing. You are a winner. Fractal, you're within 1 win of taking another Masters event. That is absolutely bonkers. Fractal played out of his mind. Alex T kind of looked like he was flagging a bit in the first couple of games here, but he comes all the way back and wins this one against Fractal. Let's give that guy his number 3. There it is. All right, April Fools. It was Fractal, guys. April Fools. Look at this guy. The tournament winner is Alex T, your number 1 seed. Will you raid if I start streaming on main? Yeah, I will raid Fractal. Alex T, he's drinking his milk. His milk is being drunk right out of the jug. Have you no respect for the rest of the family, Alex? Alex with no respect for the rest of the family. All right, let's see what this kid is up to. He's putting, yeah, this is the respectful thing to do. Put your milk in your own individual container, guys. Oh, dude, don't mix Gatorade and milk. Are you serious? That is disgusting. Wait, but isn't like milk in Star Wars blue? Isn't there like blue milk in Star Wars? And now he's putting fruit on the bottom, yogurt in it. All right, what is he doing? Alex, this is some kind of behavior there, buddy. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah, this is what we used to do in middle school. Alex T, congratulations. You are a winner. This is crazy. Oh, let's see. Alex T was 3-0 against Meme. Lost 2 games and then came back in a reverse sweep. So twice winning 3 in a row to take this one. Oh, he's throwing. Oh, dude, don't break your whole setup there, bro. That is not good to do. He's throwing Rubik's Cubes at the camera. That looks weird when he does that. Doesn't that look weird? So Alex T, oh wow, he's got, I don't know what he's showing off. He's showing off his neck, I guess. Congratulations on your neck or your wedge cut, or I don't know what you got, buddy. All right. GG's Alex T. All right, Alex, congrats. I don't know how to follow this guy. All right, there you go. Alex, I'm gonna scroll away from you because it's 11:13. People have to sleep and go to work tomorrow. So I'm now gonna transition away from your thing. Please drink your gilk. Take one more sip. Oh, he's dumping it on his head. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The artistry. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.